here at Earnhardt Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram again. Well, first off, I hope everybody's doing good, right? Because today I'm doing what they call the last call, like the last call for the Scat packs for the Dodge Challenger. And there it is, that 392 Dodge Challenger. Now I know that these vehicles come with a 6.4 liter V8 Hemi. Like they're already starting to get rid of the Hemi engines, and they're starting to phase them out and replacing some of them with the Hurricane engine. The first one will be the Grand Wagoneer. I just did the one yesterday. I think that's it right there. The Grand Wagoneer Series 3. That's basically the top of the top of the tip for Grand Wagoneers. So I suggest you check out that video. So stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe. Now this car just got clean. It looks totally different after it's been cleaned. Like I saw it like right away, and we're from dusty to like more than trusty. I just made that up. We put that on a t-shirt. Like wow, I mean, like look at this interior. This thing is clean, huh? Plenty of badging going on. Usable cup holders. I like using the cup holders during my videos because it gives people like a sort of reference. They say that they're going to be discontinuing this V8 engine that's in this Scat pack, or in the Hellcats, all of them. They're going to be discontinuing these V8s. They've already put the wings like the Hurricane engine into the Grand Wagoneer, which is a V6 twin turbo engine with like about 500 horsepower. Dope. But without further ado, let's get this video started. Scatpack has kind of like a regular like kind of Dodge key. It doesn't come in a red version because it's not a Hellcat, so don't expect a red key. Dang, somebody must have been 6'12" sitting in this. Like, geez, the seat's like back like 45 inches. The thing I like about this, first thing you notice is it seems like everything is pretty much oriented towards me as the driver. You can hear the engine slightly from the inside, but very muted. It's got that nice sturdy Jeep Dodge Ram kind of build. Chrysler too, I didn't mean to leave you out. I'm gonna put it in like top drive mode because I want to be able to get that first reaction. That's what I'm looking for, the first reaction. So I gotta turn my drive modes up to the right spot, you know. I'm put it on sport mode. I know track mode, there's a track that's meant for a straight line and there's a track that's curvy. I know that this vehicle isn't very good curvy, so I'm assuming that they mean straight line track suspension support. So that's just me assuming. It doesn't specify what range is going towards, maneuverability or straight line. So I'm putting it in sport. The visibility is kind of limited. You can't really see all too great, but it's enough to be able to see what's going on around here. And if you didn't know, this vehicle is coming from Earnhardt Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, or out the 202. They got a huge selection of vehicles. I just did some Jeeps. I did the Jeep Grand Wagoneer recently, and now I'm in the Scat pack. See how it does. Actually has a little bit of giddy up. I see what it is. The very first time I test drove this vehicle, I didn't change the mode. I didn't put it in track mode or anything. I had it in regular. I was kind of unenthusiastic about it. Is that right? Enthusiastic? Now I get it now even from just a stop, the acceleration is really good. But even like when it's already moving, it just drops down one gear and that power just kicks in, and it does pretty darn good. So I'm gonna hit this little spot right here. Whoa. If anyone's wondering, this vehicle, when you put it in sport mode, the back can get a little shifty, you know, so you got to be careful with that. You got to drive this thing responsibly. I could see how this vehicle could get away from somebody, especially if you're not used to driving a vehicle with this kind of performance. See, so I'm gonna try track mode. I bet track mode doesn't mean better handling. I bet it means like just better straight line performance. That's the only thing this kind of vehicle is really good for. When it comes to handling, I definitely wouldn't try to use this vehicle going around a obstacle type of track, you know. Under hard acceleration, you can feel that gear kick in a little bit. Don't get this kind of vehicle expecting it to go good around corners, because vehicles like this and Mustangs, granted, they're great for doing donuts and burnouts and stuff like that, but they're not good for great handling. They're not made for those making those sharp turns and sharp corners. If you do that, that's how you can end up messing things up. Woo! So it's got good acceleration, and it's got good turning, good suspension, good steering. Like, it handles well. I gotta be honest, because I think the first time I drove the Scatpack was a bad experience. That was the older one, older suspension, older tuning. And this is the 2023 Scatpack Dodge Challenger. It handles much better than the old ones did, that's for sure. With this kind of vehicle, it's comfy, a little squishy, not too firm, and you don't feel like you're squeezed in here or anything, because that's the worst situation, is feeling like you're squeezed in there, because then you start feeling claustrophobic. So I'm about to park this vehicle so I can get a better look at this thing, but just first impressions, this car is, even though it's not a Hellcat, okay, but it's still like entry level fun for this kind of car. It's not gonna blow your doors off, but this car is pretty damn fun. Like, so I can say that this car like drives really good, like awesome. Since I'm already in the vehicle, we're gonna go ahead and look at all the little features inside here so you can actually see firsthand what changing features, what the multimedia system looks like is it worth my time, you know, that kind of thing. So first you turn the vehicle on, obviously it says 392, nice and bright and vibrantly. You see the steering wheel. This side of it adjusts the little multimedia screen right there in the center. And then this side, of course, is for cruise control. You can adjust your distance right here. Your multimedia system, you got AC, climate control features right here up the top. Nice, it's very responsive right there for sure. So SXM, you got music stations, controls, you got heated seats and vented seats and heated steering wheel. Heated seats and vented seats is like kind of getting standard these days. Now when you come down here, got your driver's modes, and you look back up here, you see track, sport, custom, auto. And for those of you who are interested in doing like a launch control or something, they got the little mode adjustments right here. They got line lock for when you're doing your racing and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. You see your performance pages. Let's see what happens when you push performance pages. Like, let's see what kind of information you actually have to show us. So okay, so I guess we do RPMs. Okay, checking out my power, you can see where your G-force is going. Add a little something there. Engine, oil pressure, that's nice. Everything inside of here is completely easy to use. It's very versatile, and the responsiveness of the screen is like top notch. I've seen cars that are more expensive than this with a screen that's less responsive. That's what I've been noticing. It seems like the trend these days is you get more by spending less. You can spend a lot more, but the amount you get proportionally won't be equal. Most of it will just be for like a little bit more experience or just a name. See, if I keep it put in sport mode, put in drive. Ooh, ooh. It does get sideways a little bit easy. Wow, look at that. Active dyno. Wow. This thing moves. Especially in sports mode, this thing will get up on you and like real quickly and just like unexpectedly just get up on you. Fortunately, this isn't even like the fastest car I've driven. I've driven plenty of other cars that are like BMW M3 Competition, RS7, even been in a Lamborghini. If you're gonna be getting a car like this, make sure you know what you're doing. But I want to check out some of these external features. When you go to the open door, you notice that it's got a little vent right here for air to flow up. You can adjust your seat and save your settings. But something I think is cool is the unique placement of this door handle. It's not like up here like every other door handle. It's like kind of down here in the little Alpine sound system is kind of standard across Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram. That vehicle's too loud. I gotta move this joint. I ain't gonna lie, this car's fun to drive. It's like so much car in this bundle that comes right here, and this car is like below 50K. Like, it's hold on, I got to verify this. Okay, so the base price is 45, but this one is priced at right now 54, but still that's below 60K. And like, this is a powerful engine right here. Let's look at some specs. 392 V8 SRT Hemi and an 8-speed automatic transmission. That is some powerful stuff right here, and I'm proud to say that this vehicle is dope, man. Scatpack SRT 392 Hemi pops out a booming naturally aspirated 485 horsepower and 475 foot-pounds of torque. You load of that. But in a way, that's what makes this vehicle so special. Since Dodge is doing away with their V8 engines, you know, and they're going to be replacing them with like turbocharged V6s, electric engines. Who knows what's to come? We don't know until we see. So basically, this vehicle is like a special edition version. Special edition version. Let's see. All right, so there we go. Big ol' Hemi. This is what used to be what American muscle power, American horsepower, what it was all based on. You know, the Hemi, you know, the...
American muscle.
But this was all about that V8 power, that American muscle, you know. That's what people fantasize over. People drooling at the dinner table thinking about the SRTs and thinking about these Hellcat engines and how it's a Hemi. Ever since the Hemi came out back in like the 60s or 70s, whenever it came up back then.
Let's see. When was the Hemi engine made? Let's find out. 1948. I'm surprised to see that, but I know that the name for Hemi comes from the hemispherical shape inside the combustion chamber. Very interesting to know.
It's always been a popular option. So now they got this last call edition. Challenger last call. Isn't that something? The only reason I'm able to talk any kind of smack about this car is because it's rear wheel drive, and the way that the weight is balanced over the vehicle, it doesn't favor handling very well. You know, it's not a very handleable car. It's big and bulky. It's kind of resemblance of like the older muscle car style, you know. So it's good for fun and drifting and burnouts and just good straight line fun with moderate turning, nothing crazy, because this thing being so heavy, you try to make a turn, you're gonna keep going straight and bow right into whatever you're trying to turn away from, because just the way it's built. But for what it is, for what you're getting, this car is awesome. Like, so whoever's getting one of these vehicles, know that you're getting like something special. It's like a special edition. It's like the most modern version of an old timeless classic. Dodge Challenger 392 Scatpack. The last thing I'm gonna do is check out the interior. So like the back seats, as well as I'm gonna show you these seats themselves, the front seats, because these front seats are worth noting for sure. Like I said, big bolstering on these seats right here, and it's got a little stitched on little tribute right there to the Scatpack. It's like a little bee doing like a burnout, so it's kind of like a bee car, if you will, you know, Secret Life of Bees. Catch it on DVD. But I'm gonna hop in the back seat real quick. Just put this lever right here, and then there's another clip right here. Push that forward. Push that back like that, and pretty easy to fit in here, you know, not difficult at all. And with the seat at the same distance back as the driver's seat, I still got space back here, and I'm 6 feet tall. To get out, just push that lever, let it you out, no problem, you're free. Something that caught my eye is this 392 badge on the inside, nice and red. You notice it, like, so when you start a car up, you see it over there on the driver's side, and you see it right here. And when I mean driver's side, I mean like the center gauge. It pops up right there. Same badge right here, and it's the same one that's on the back of the seat right there. So it doesn't come with staggered wheels. It comes with 20-inch wheels all the way around, 245, 45, 20, going all the way around. And I'm gonna show you the last thing we got is, hold on. One more badge right here. And last thing I'm gonna show you, okay, just a button. Space right here. Plenty of space. I could literally jump in here and four people could fit in here, no problem. There's another badge, and something I think that's really cool is the fuel door is exposed to the outside, so hopefully you don't got bad neighbors that hate you and they just want to sabotage your car, because it's open to the world. It's the same way on the Jeep Wrangler though. and the Jeep Gladiator. This has been a pivotal video for sure, and I'm really looking forward to the next version of the Dodge Challenger that comes out in the future, because like I said, this is the last call for the Challenger SRT. It's the last one. This is the last year they're going to be making that. If you haven't seen any news or heard any news about the Dodge Challenger, I suggest you look that up on YouTube. Check it out. The new Dodge Challenger looks dope, or what they're assuming the new Dodge Challenger is gonna be like. Something I've noticed from the old Dodge Challenger all the way up to the new one, and the new Dodge Challenger that's supposed to be coming out soon in the future, they still found a way to maintain that original look that the Dodge Challenger has. That's something that Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram does with their vehicles that are kind of like timeless. The Dodge Challenger being one, as well as the Jeep Wrangler being one. Now, no world is perfect, and they can't do it with every single vehicle, but they still do a good job of trying to do a little bit, at least, right? For it being a 2023, it looks, you can definitely see that this looks like a Dodge Challenger. It's big, bulky, it's nice, it's great, and it still maintains that old school swagger, unlike the new Mustang and the new Camaro as well. They don't look like the old ones at all. Like, I drove the new Camaro ZL1, and though it does perform well, it's cool, it's a dope car, cool, like 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque, but it's nothing like the old one. It doesn't even look like the old Camaro, but it'd be dope if it did look like the old Camaro a little more, just a little more, because they kind of got away from it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also stay to the end for the little bit of extra footage with this vehicle. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, and if it's not obvious, I would say that this vehicle is definitely worth it. If you can get it, especially if you don't feel like you need the power band of something like a Hellcat, because the new one is way over 700 horsepower, because they got different ones. They got like the Ghost, Demon, the Ghoul, I think they got Banshee or something. I don't know. They got all kinds of different ones, which I'm glad. I love it when brands make different versions, different models. You know, they're trying different things out. They're innovative, you know, open to new ideas, you know, keeping the V8 alive, but also understand you gotta change things up. It's been Slay Edge Media. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.